Alex needed a change, or maybe he just needed a place to hide. The new apartment was cheap. Dirt cheap, really. It smelled of old lives and forgotten things. Dust motes danced in the weak afternoon sun. They looked like tiny ghosts. The wallpaper, a faded floral pattern, peeled at the corners. It revealed darker patches underneath, like old bruises. He told himself it had character. He tried hard to believe that lie. This was his new start, or so he hoped. The last tenant had left a few things behind, not much of value. A single wobbly wooden chair stood in the kitchen. It looked like it might collapse if you breathed on it too hard. A stack of chipped plates sat on the counter. And then there was the television. It squatted in the corner of the living room, a massive old CRT model. Its screen was a dark, dusty void. It felt like an ancient, forgotten idol from a forgotten cult. Alex wondered if the cursed thing even worked. He doubted it. He hadn't owned a television in years. He preferred the quiet, or so he told himself. This one, however, felt different. It wasn't just an appliance, it was a presence. It dominated the small, sparsely furnished room. Its blank, convex screen seemed to follow him. He considered dragging it out to the curb immediately, but the thought of its weight made him tired. It looked impossibly heavy. He'd deal with it later. That was his motto. Later, always later. The first night was quiet, too quiet. A city like this should have more noise, more life. But inside these thin walls, the silence was a heavy blanket. It pressed down on him. He walked through the small rooms. Each footstep echoed unnaturally. Peeling paint, stained, threadbare carpets. The air was thick and cold. He blamed the drafty old windows. He tried not to think about the television. He really tried. But its dark shape loomed in his peripheral vision, watching, waiting. A few days crawled by. Alex tried to settle into a routine. Work, eat, sleep, or try to sleep. The television remained in its corner, untouched, a silent, squat sentinel guarding secrets he didn't want to know. He almost managed to forget it was there, almost. But sometimes, when he walked past, he felt its gaze. A cold spot in the room that had nothing to do with the drafts. He dismissed it. Nerves. Just the jitters of a new, lonely place. He had to believe that. One bleak evening, boredom gnawed at him. The promised internet connection was still days away. His few books remained packed in a damp cardboard box. He found himself drifting towards the television. His fingers, seemingly of their own accord, found the power button. It was stiff. He pressed